right, welcome everyone to our Tuesday night show and cheer here at Knox Makers. Is this anybody's first time at Knox Makers? Great, welcome. So Tuesday nights are our opportunity to show what we're working on and what we are stuck on or need questions on or failed at. So we welcome all types of projects. And so we've got a few names on here tonight. People are going to show us what they are doing. And first up is going to be Neil, who is going to show his inner monster.
So a couple of weeks ago, I had a tough decision to make because there were two classes being offered at the same time. On one hand was something that I really should know. On the other hand, there was something I've always wanted to know. The one thing I should know is how to restore a plane. The one thing I always wanted to know was more about my inner monster. Lori Kay offers a class where she teaches you how to create a little, I guess we'll call it an effigy of your monster. And I wasn't too sure about it first, but I remember hearing about it almost a year ago, and I was really intrigued by it, so I went with the monster class. No regrets, we had a blast. So tonight I'm here to introduce you to my inner monster. This is Harvey. By no means the best monster that night, but I think we're going to be seeing another one of the monsters in a moment or two. But the one thing I like a lot about Harvey, and this is really what the class has intended you to do, is for you to identify your inner monster and learn how to love it. I'm not going to say I'm fully committed to loving yet, but I will say that I was never happy with my middle name, but now at least when I say it, I smile. Harvey. And there be Harvey. Any questions? Okay.
All right, coming up next, Mandy is going to tell us about Operation Cozy Toes.
Alrighty, y'all. So I've been hogging the 3D printers in order to make a project I've been wanting to do for a while, which is hopefully many, many socks. But I don't have the patience to do the many, many socks because it's very repetitive. So hence the sock machine. She should be able to knit socks once I learn how to use it. But she's got all the needles in there. It spins and does the thing. Oh goodness. I'll spin it. She'll take a little spin. So you see these guys up here, they kind of go up and down, and that pulls the yarn one loop through another loop, and then several turns later, you should get a sock, eventually. It's not 100% working yet, because this piece keeps falling off, so I need to figure that one out, but we'll see. I think I just need a bigger screw to hold it in there, because I kind of stripped it, so. Super glue. So yeah, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have Operation Cozy Toes Part 2, Mandy gets a sock, but we'll see. And then the stickers on there are from Sue and Amy's sticker class on the silhouette, so if you would also like to make beautifully black and white stickers on your projects, they're lovely. Yeah.
Does it just make one size sock or like diameter?
Yeah.
So if you wanted it for like if you're a smaller foot, you need a larger, smaller.
Yeah, so they make, there are like other print files for this inner wheel that have a different number of needles. So that's how you could make a bigger or smaller sock, at least in diameter. In length, it's just turns however many times you want to keep going around. So, yeah.
So relating to the length,
Yeah.
could it make like a scarf?
Yeah.
Or sleeves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she could also do like panels if you wanted to. So instead of going all the way around and keep going, you could just go to a certain point, stop, turn around, and then make panels in that way. So it could theoretically do a whole sweater. Maybe that's part 3. Who knows? So yeah. Any other questions? Alrighty, thank you guys.
Just in time for cold toes season. All right, thank you. Last name I have on my list right now is Daryl, who's going to talk about toilet paper autumn.
Sorry, I'm just a weirdo. Yeah, so a few months ago, my wife started, probably a year ago, she started getting toilet paper delivered every so often. And she got on a weird schedule, so we have a lot of TP in our house right now. She also wants, she had been wanting for a while, unbeknownst to me, some floating shelves in our water closet, which is, we've got a bathroom and this little water closet. It's, 32 inches wide, big enough for a toilet, And so that's the wall as it started. There's a little hardware mounted already. But so I wanted to make her floating shelves as my first project toward toilet paper autumn. These are just little brackets I mounted on the walls to accept the shelves. I tried putting them in with toggle bolts, but they were too close to the corner, so I couldn't actually screw some of the toggle bolts in, but I just nailed them in, and that's fine. Nobody will ever see it. So that's what it looks like next to the wall, so you can see where, here's a toggle bolt, and here's where I couldn't get it to fit, so I just stuck a nail in. It's fine. Here I've cut my boards to size. I brought them over here and milled them to get perfect rectangles, and cut miters on them so I could make a nice mitered, like kind of C shape for the shelf cross section. There it is, all tidied up. Wood is milled, cut to size, and mitered. That's what it looks like, mitered on the front pieces. You got two edges at a 45-degree angle, which then abut two other edges, these on the top and bottom of a shelf. So then I had to figure out how to stick these together. I'd never done this before, certainly at this scale. So Matt, who works a lot in woodworking, showed me a pin nailer as the optimal thing. So you can put glue on this thing, and then you hold it, and you just stick a tiny little narrow pin in various spots to hold it while the glue fixes. And that's how I got nice 90-degree angles, pretty close to 90-degree angles. I sanded everything in preparation for some finish. That's what they look like stuck together. There's glue and then pins that you can't see because they go down pretty much flush. Here they are all put together. They look pretty good. And so if you imagine turning these sideways and just pushing them onto these brackets that are mounted on the sides of the water closet, right? That's what it looked like. I got my first one in. It's unfinished and everything, but that's the idea. It turns out that portion of our water closet is closer to 32 inches and the higher shelves are closer to 31. So this one slides in very easily. To get the others in, I had to just kind of wipe some stain off on the walls, which we fixed. Stained them gray. Our bathroom is gray. My wife wanted, kind of a grayish, and I just blithely put it on. It didn't stick well, I think because I shook instead of stirring, but I'm not sure. And then it didn't work. It was too purple it was too purpley a gray for the bathroom. So I got to sand for like 6 hours to get all this crap off. There it is, one of them, mostly sanded. And then here's the finished product, which I just mounted up on the wall today. So that's TP, Autumn of TP 1. The second thing I'm making, she wants a toilet paper stand for the bathroom, and I've proposed kind of a tentacle, like an octopus tentacle. So I'll be heading into the forge. I've already headed into the forge to see if that's something I'm even capable of coming close to making. So that's my autumn of toilet paper. So, and hopefully we run out soon or get down to like normal human levels of toilet paper storage soon. That's it. Any questions? Yes?
If you need something to do with that extra toilet paper, I know where Steve and Neil live. Big trees.
I appreciate that. Any real questions? All right, thanks.
An elegant solution for when you are flush with TP. Hey, there you go. John Dell asked if I had jokes, and that's the only one. Anybody who has something to show that didn't get on the list? All right, you're up.
Wow, I've never come in so close to a deadline like this. I just got done soldering the final connections for the bottom part of Nakatomi Plaza. And see if I can make this thing work for you. Oh, goodness, it's not a bomb, I swear. But, yep, there she goes. Now, what you can't really see due to the camera, I'm going to try and hold it up for you. You can see the back door here, and then you have the front door here, right? So the idea is that I'm going to try and have the moments of the movie playing out in parts of the building, right? So you're going to see the flashbangs, you're going to see the gunfire, you're going to see John McClane running through the building and people chasing after him with gunfire and everything else like that, if it all goes correctly. So, oh my God. I had no idea this would work out so well tonight, but it really did. As you will note, on the wiring, I standardized the color codes. So I have black for ground, green for data, red for negative volt, whatever that is. And I also have male and female connections for modularity. So if a connection goes out, then I don't have to redo the whole thing. I can just remove and re-add, and that's about it. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Thank you. Any questions?
Will it be done by Christmas?
That's what everyone keeps asking me, and I think the pressure's on now. Which Christmas? In a few months. So anything else? Great, thanks.
All right, very cool. All right, anybody else? Something to show? All right. Oh, okie doke. Okay.
I've been doing lots of stained glass. And I think I showed you guys night lights I made, but so the little one I've been attaching to night lights, and the other one is just a bigger version. And then someone ordered a butterfly, so that's my butterfly for them. That's it.
How big are those? There's no banana in the picture.
Yeah. The butterfly?
Yeah, butterfly.
Butterfly's probably like that. And the night light, the smaller one, covers about maybe a tad bigger than what a regular nightlight cover would have been. The other one is kind of big, so I don't really see it as a nightlight. I see it more maybe as in a window or something. Okay.
All right. Well, with that, we have some classes and events coming up that might be of interest to you all. This Saturday, the 2nd at 1 p.m., there will be a blacksmithing whack and yak. So it's just sort of an open shop time to come and check out the blacksmith shop and work on some projects, get some advice. There is one ticket left for the Woodworking 103 class, the bandsaw authorization. That will be on the 6th at 7 p.m. One ticket left for that. There are a few tickets left for Woodworking 302, pen turning with Neil. Some more for the blacksmithing authorization on the 7th as well. A few tickets for that. And a Learn to Crochet class also coming up on the 9th. And there are tickets available for that as well. So there are plenty of more events coming up over the next few weeks. That's just for the next 2 or so. So go on to knoxmakers.org and see our calendar of events there and get your tickets. With that, only thing left to say is if you see a garbage can in need of emptying or air filter in need of changing, chip in, help out, grab a friend to help you out. Other than that, open up the workshop and just have fun. Thank you for coming.